Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to some more Taylor Plays Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode. Alright. Woo! Let's just go ahead and turn that down so I don't get sued, and let's just get to the game already. How about that? God damn it. This is the thing that you did before, Taylor. No. There we go. Jeez, Taylor. Okay. So, welcome back. And last time, which was a little while ago, we sadly died with drone 11 and got to drone 12. It was very tragic, but at the same time, now we have a brand new world with brand new Crimson, and, you know, we can explore. And, you know, once again, the world is one of those things that kinda... What's the word for it? You know, the death of poor drone 11, which I'm still kind of dwelling on. Whoa there, lag. Yeah. Like, it has taught me many things, one of which is never go up against a fully armored Skeletron. Anyway, so, now, however, we are in a spot, we're in the kind of situation where, you know, we are much more learned than we were, and we can do things right, and I'm gonna have to turn down my encoding, probably, actually, to like 2800. I apologize. Okay, that should get rid of some of the dropped frames, because the frames are dropping today. Okay, so where are we gonna explore? Now that... Okay, so Crimson over there, desert over there. Okay, good. I've got my orienteers back. And now that I have this deadly silver bow, I have a feeling that I can actually go ahead and explore much more, you know, relaxedly. Relaxed, it's not a word. I can explore in a much more relaxed fashion, let's just say. It's gonna feel a lot better. You know, this bow will allow me to cross the desert without being deathly scared of whatever's in it. And that's always a plus. I do remember this world, now that I think about it, as having very strange architecture, which... Not architecture, but just, in general, the look of the world is very strange, which I like. You know, I like things that are a little bizarre like this. Like, you know, this valley between two mountains, and this giant lake, this little cave thing, you know. All sorts of good stuff in this world. I like it. I don't like that, though. Let's just go ahead and put a rope down so, you know, if we have to climb out of here in a hurry, we don't die. And okay. That's looking very nice. Let's just go ahead and go. Somehow I have the feeling that our jungle is going to be this way because the other way has been mostly dominated by Crimson. Alright. That's a big no. In terms of getting over there. In terms of going over that part. Okay. Now we can continue safely until we find another pit, which, if this desert is as big as they usually are, we're probably going to find soon. You know, let's just go ahead and get rid of the map there so that it doesn't cover up the world. Hey, who knows? Maybe we will find a pyramid and, you know, get lucky. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit lucky today. I mean, I don't know, this world so far has been pretty lucky, besides not being able to find any heart containers, but I haven't really delved that deep in order to find any heart containers yet, so it's a coming. I'm pretty sure I'm now in that golden chest level in my little cave exploration business over there, so I'm not that concerned about the lack of things. Yeah. There's some copper ore, which I'm just going to go ahead and throw in the garbage, because even if we did need it, which we don't, I think you use tin, mostly, in this world. Honestly, besides decoration purposes, I really don't know what purposes the tin and copper stuff serves, considering it's as good as the wood stuff. Not slightly better, like not in slightly better, but maybe it's not worth it to make a full copper set. It's just like exactly the same. You can make a copper level. Oh, I guess we do use copper, never mind. Yeah, you can make a copper level set of armor on your first day. So really at the same So really, I just don't feel like it's worth it, you know? Okay, let's go. Man, that's a lot of copper. If I wasn't stupid, I'd probably actually dig it up. Oh well. We're kind of running out of wood, so I guess I should start cutting some of these trees down. I feel like that would be a good idea. Okay. Looking good. I think, yeah, I just don't really know what we're gonna do today, because we're not really at that point yet where we're doing things, really. We're just kind of, you know, exploring, settling into this brand new world that we have. Which seems okay, you know? It seems like an okay world. It's got weird things. It's got this square thing here. What is this? I've never seen world generation like that before. Anyway. It's a real shame that Halloween is over and it's Thanksgiving and just in general the autumn season is on its way out. Not only because I like my face not freezing to death in the vast steppes of Russia, but also just because, you know, the Halloween monsters and such dropped some pretty good gear. Not the Halloween monsters, but the pumpkins. Pumpkins are what I mean. There were a lot of pumpkins in the Halloween times, and it was very nice to have many of them. Because now, you know, in the Halloween season, you could get iron grade armor just by picking up a bunch of pumpkins and, you know, collecting them. Nowadays, you really can't do that. Ooh. I'm gonna need those one day. And I'll be very thankful that I collected them. But yeah, nowadays you can't really do that. Nowadays, if you wanna, you know, accessories. For a second I thought I might have had, like, Hermes boots or something. Just forgot about them. But no. Anyway, yeah. Nowadays, if you wanna get iron scale armor, iron grade armor, without actually making it out of iron, you have to go all the way to the Crimson, which is way too far and way too dangerous. And this is a really nice entrance to the jungle. This entire place, just in general, seems really cool. You know? Start world generation. I give it a thumbs up. Very interesting. Definitely. Like, that is a piranha lagoon. This is the prime space for a witch doctor's house. Now, this is a piranha lagoon. Look at all these piranhas. Dang. No. Bad. Bad. Worse. Okay, well, as long as he stays in there and I stay out here, I have a feeling that we'll be able to live together. It's just that, at the same time, I know he won't do that. Oh well. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, and at the same time, we do have recall potions, so, you know, I'm not that concerned. Ah, free glow stick. That's one function of the mining helmet that I forgot about, you know, last time when I was playing this game, and I thought, it's worthless. But no, it's not worthless. It's a free glow stick. It's a glow stick torch. It's fine for using, like, it's not very good if you use it in place of a torch, but in place of a glow stick, yeah, definitely. It's a free glow stick. It's a shame it doesn't work if you wear it as vanity, because it does have, like, no defense. It's a copper helmet in terms of defense. Which, I mean, it's fine, because I only have copper stuff. But at the same time, it's real nice to not have only copper stuff, you know? Well, I figure by the time you get better armor, you probably don't even care about lighting up the world around you. Bats. You're driving me batty. Get out of here. Okay. Good. My terrible puns worked. And I achieved success. As I always do. Man, this is a very mountainous jungle. Usually they're very flat in this game. I don't know what jungles are like in real life. I assume they're very mountainous, because jungles are just the South American answer to, you know, forests. That's how a jungle is. It's a forest with a bunch of fancy trees in it. Yeah, that's right, jungle, so I'm calling you out. Okay. Hey! Don't mind if I do. I like free money. Much as the next guy. Yes. I don't see you there. Lead is good. Torches are good. No, I'm not gonna quick stack this stuff because I don't know. Quick stacking is the devil, is apparently the approach that I have elected to take. Okay, come on. Come on, fellas. All I want to do is cut down some trees to see if the defense on these things is really as good as I thought. 'Cause from what I hear, Crimtane, not Crimtane, of course Crimtane has good defense. I mean, Crimwood, Shadewood, actually gives you pretty damn, ooh. Hey, the spear actually doing some work. Mostly because I'll die otherwise. So, you know, it's not like I have a choice as to whether or not to do work. All I want to do, cut down trees. Lumberjacks get no respect these days. None. I'm out of here. Okay. Where is it? Here we go. So, is the armor better? Or am I just talking out my ass? Where is it? Brain work. Yes, it's like 1 better than wooden. Alright. I figured there's like a defense bonus if you get a lot of it, if you get the full set, but you know, I'm not gonna do that. Especially considering with all this silver, I apparently can work my way up to silver level stuff already. Should I get a silver pickaxe, or should I go directly for the top tier? It is useful. I don't know. I should probably get this broadsword. Nasty one. Nice. Fine, whatever. I got like 3 of those potions from the expedition to the jungle we had, so it doesn't matter. Quit dancing. Why are you dancing? You don't need to dance? Come on. That's not what life is about. It's not about the pursuit of dances. Okay. Now I can get rid of that. I really don't like the axes. Let's get a lead pickaxe just to be slightly better. Not very, but you know, slightly. And you know what? I figure, I mean, we stopped there last time. Don't remember why, but you know, we stopped there last time. Let's just go ahead and keep going. Maybe find some heart crystals, some things like that. Keep our finger handy with the recall potion just in case. And wait. Need to make arrows, like good arrows, not these arrows. These arrows suck. Probably buy them actually because I don't seem to have any stone. Oh, I did. Okay, never mind. I went to buy arrows, but it's not worth it. There we go. That's like 900 arrows. Should I make a bunch of fire arrows too? I don't know. 6 slime dodging. There, I just completely ignored it. Anyway. Yeah, should I make fire arrows? I mean, I know they're worth it, definitely. They light things up in the cave, which is pretty neat. Because, while my mining helmet is awesome, I can't exactly light up a lot with it. So, you know, I would never, ever mind a little bit of bonus light. Yeah, I know, people complain about Fulbright. They say it ruins the look of the world, that darkness needs to exist somewhere, but I say it's all baloney. Premium grade A Bologna. Because at the end of the day, darkness has monsters. And light, on the other hand, very few monsters. Have you ever noticed that? There are no monsters in the light. Crazy, right? It's almost like it's a good thing. Get out of my way. Trying to work. There we go. Is this even the way I was gonna go? I've completely forgotten by now. I mean, it's been a long time. It's been like a couple of days I've been busy playing the Consuming Shadow, which is excellent, but at the same time, it's not Terraria, so I don't remember what I was doing. Well, for one, digging out all this lead. God damn, man. Lettuce! This is a wealth of lead. Is that how you call... Is that what you call something? A wealth? I don't know. Well, it is a wealth of lead, and I'm gonna be quite wealthy with lead when I dig it out, so I'm gonna say yes. It is, in fact, a wealth of lead. This is probably the least efficient way of digging it out, but that's me. Taylor, least efficient, Murderface, etc., etc. Any other fake middle names I gave myself? TF. Okay. Strangely enough, I never really said that whole Danger is my middle name thing. Probably because, I mean, Danger, you wouldn't want Danger to be your middle name, right? I mean, even if you were the kind of guy who would say that, at best you'd want your middle name to be like, you know, John Awesome at Avoiding Danger Smith. Not John Danger Smith. That's like somebody looking at this baby. That's like somebody looking at you at a baby and going, this baby's danger. Why? What's it gonna do? It's danger. So, you know. Like I said, the middle name Danger kind of implies that you're the danger, which might sound kind of cool, but at the same time, when you're the danger, people usually try to stay away from you because they're scared of you and don't understand you and want to eradicate you in any way possible. So, yeah, don't have Danger be your middle name. You won't feel happy. People won't like you. Nobody likes the guy who has Danger as his middle name because Danger is kind of a crappy middle name. Alright. Don't know what I'm on about, as always, but you knew that already if you're a regular here. And if you're not a regular here, then hey, welcome. Anyway. Hey. No. Yeah, I think these guys have pretty much the same sort of capacity as you do for movement, besides climbing up ropes. Oh. Already? Alright. I mean, I'm happy for the chance, but I don't know if I can. At least it's better than looking for her, like for a million years. So, you know. I'm just gonna have to spam arrows. You know, in a normal situation, I'd feel a little unfair about this, but at the same time, Hardcore Expert Mode is the kind of land where anything goes. I mean, yeah, Hardcore Expert Mode really is the land where you have to do these kind of less than fair things to mold the world to your advantage. You know, the only reason I don't grind stuff with fishing is because I don't want to, because that's boring. If I had to win, like, absolutely by any method, I would definitely grind stuff with fishing. Morals and ethics, stuff like that, is only for people who don't have other people trying to kill them. And especially not for people who have the world trying to kill them. Because, yes, I do. The entire world wants me dead. Otherwise, why would it send bats and shit? Alright. So do you have this dart trap? I mean, this boulder. Trap? Yep. Yeah, I guess, you know, the metal detector's kind of handy to have, at least. Just to kind of carry around and maybe a life crystal nearby or something similar. Alright. Seems safe so far. But, at the same time, safety is relative. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. That was my bad. You see, like, it says chest detected nearby, so... And life crystal detected nearby. Somewhere around here, there is a wealth of stuff. Oh. Well, there we go, you see? Let's be careful and actually dig our way down here. Thank you. Okay. So I've also found, through a bit of exploration and examination, that You know, having more than 200 health isn't anything to be afraid of. Like, you wouldn't want to do it. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's the Bat Squad. What the hell? That was awful. Anyway, yeah, so having, like, a lot of health, having over 200 health, you know, the requirement for getting summons for spawns for Eye of Cthulhu and stuff, isn't awful. Like, you should still be prepared for it. You shouldn't just, like, go, oh, yeah, 200 health, woo. But, you know, as long as you go into it nice and safe, I think I hear spiders. You should probably be fine. Which is a huge relief. You didn't even know. Okay, for a second I thought that was a mushroom biome, and that would be kind of neat, but no. Just jellyfish. Jellyfish are shaped like mushrooms, and they might smell like mushrooms, I don't know. I hate both mushrooms and jellyfish, but yeah, they sure aren't actually mushrooms. Okay. So it says chest detected nearby, so possibly in this area, which is obviously a spider cavern, there might be a treasure chest. Which, would that make the whole thing worth it? No. But I could try and do it. Okay. Yeah, this kind of needs a, like... Yeah, see there's a cavity there, so there might be a chest. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things, really, where you can't just have a metal detector. A metal detector is a very good start on your way to finding all the treasure in the world, but you also need a, nice. Give me a second. Yeah. It's very nice as a starter on your way to discovering all the treasure in the world, but at the same time, you really do need something more. Like a Spelunker Potion. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that now. Don't need this. Thank you. Sure. Ruthless, you say. Well, I don't need all those pressure plates, so I might as well. Okay. I still think there should be a way to... Ooh, gems. And another chest. Sweet. And they go straight. Huh. Best arrows ever. Why don't I use these? They're like rockets, except arrow-shaped. Also, I should mark down that there's a life crystal over there. Just like as a reminder. Anyway, yeah. The point I'm trying to make is... What's the word for it? With wires, that's right. I was talking about wires before, and I really do think that when it comes to wires, there should be some kind of method to see them automatically, like as an equip. There should be an accessory that lets you look at wires. Now I'm gonna have to dig through all this copper. It's the worst. Anyway, there should be some kind of accessory that lets you, like, look at a wire, lets you equip it, and you immediately know where wires are. Not like immediately, but like it shouldn't be a thing you find in, like, a wooden chest or something. But the mechanic should tell at least. I mean, geez. The lady knows all about wires except how to see them. It's a little silly, don't you think? Spiders. I can hear them. Flare gun, crap. Okay. I mean, flare gun isn't crap, but it's not the best. Let's just say that. Far from the best that the game offers. Okay, that's the spider cave. Let me dig out all these emeralds too, just in case we can get a hook. Right now, any gems are on the table, honestly. You know, after a while I start ignoring them, except maybe for rubies to get a crown. But right now, no, we need all the gems we can get. I mean, that's 7. 7 more, and we can just straight up, you know, get a hook. Okay, how have I missed every arrow? That bat was some kind of crazy Batman gymnast style bat. I just couldn't deal with that. It's crazy. Okay, so those are rubies, I think. Well, we'll take them. We don't need them, but you know, they're good to have. Anyway, man, I don't know why I never really looked at Jester's arrows. I mean, they're piercing, they do all sorts of great stuff. So, I know I never considered them. Oh, it's topaz. Well, I'll still take it. Don't need the wooden stuff. Don't have traps, please. Okay. Gimme. And down there also. Please have a big drain. I'm asking a lot of things, and probably a lot of them aren't gonna happen now that I think about it, but at the same time, you know, it's good to ask. It's good to have requests. It's good to have ambitions. My ambition currently is to, well, to beat this eventually. But at the same time, it's good to have reasonable ambitions, like getting this life crystal. Alright, 160 health. This is a pretty profitable venture so far. Let's just hope it stays that way. Because right now, I'm kind of feeling like something might jump out and eat me. I'm not saying a Gru, but it feels like there might be a Gru. I wonder if Gru is a licensed thing. Like, I know it's the first, like, I know the first appearance of the word Gru is in Zork, obviously. The text adventure, you know, it's dark and scary, you're likely to be eaten by a Gru. Not dark and scary, it is very dark. You're likely to be eaten by a Gru. So now the question I have for myself and others is it a copyrighted word? Oh, come on, get the emerald. It's a diamond? Who needs crappy-ass diamonds? Okay, don't drown. I saw that heart crystal over there. I keep calling them heart crystals, man. Zelda influences. But yeah, that's the word. That's the thing I'm thinking about is the word Gru copyrighted? Because, you know, by all means, it feels like it should be, but at the same time, I feel like I've seen it in many more like, I feel like I've seen it in many more things than a copyrighted thing should be in. Grus are all over the place in the world. Okay, how about no? Yeah, I was keeping an eye on my health. I was just kind of hoping to get that last heart crystal so I could get up to 180, but, well, wasn't it? But at least I'm alive, and that's what matters. At the end of the day, really, that's the part that's important. Do I have anything in my chest? And amethyst. So I have 8, and that's good. I should immediately start organizing these, but I can't. Because I'm too lazy. How many of these can you make per... Oh, really? They're 20 per thing? Then shit, I should just use these. I just make Jester's arrows all the time. Not like I need mana for anything yet. There we go. Yeah, because Jester's arrows are some really good arrows. Like, they hurt a lot, they go straight, they pierce enemies. I mean, it's a very solid start game weapon, and once you start using better bows in the latter half of the game, they become a very, very good type of ammo. I don't know why I don't use them more. Really should. Okay, that's the lead that we should get out. Do they have any chains? Because I'm kind of wondering if I can make a watch yet. Nope. Not yet. We'll get there. Probably add this to my stack of chests. Okay. So. I need a cooking pot next to this campfire. For local color, for one, and also just because it's good to have. Because you can cook fish in it once you start fishing and immediately end up with about 60 unnecessary fish. And, you know, you can make stuff. It's useful. It's a handy little thing. Anyway, we need a nurse, and we need a room for that nurse, and we need a bed in that room so that I can go there and cry to nurse whenever I feel the need. So let's get to it. I don't really know where we're gonna go here. I guess kinda here-ish? Past the fireplace? Seems like a plan. I don't really have, you know, I don't have many house construction recommendations besides build a house, man. It's useful. But I think most people know that. So really, like, yeah, that's the thing. Most of the time I don't really think about what I'm doing when I'm building a house. I'm just following my heart. My heart says, oh, we need... Yeah, like... Right now my heart is saying, we need ugly banners. But Taylor, won't they look awful? No. I don't care what you're saying. Ugly banners on everything. Everybody must know the glory of the Taylor house. Oh, only one banner? That's bullshit. Alright. Fine, whatever, I'll get more silk. Bed here. Can't sleep in it yet, because it's not a valid thing. Done. Done. And get spar stool. Spar stool, really? I want like a small nightstand kind of thing, but I know where I can find one, you know? So I'll take this barrel for snacking things in and on. Can you snack things on a barrel? No, I can just put things above it. That's a shame. I kind of wanted to put like a, you know, candle on that thing. Maybe I can still make that happen. Get this banquet table. Banquet. If you're pretentious like me. And go ahead and throw this platinum over here. So, do we have gold or platinum in our world? I'm really not sure because in my inventory I have both. And, you know, that's just confusing me. Oh well. Guess we'll figure it out as we go. Like most things. I figure out most things as I go. It's the most natural way of life. You know, just figuring shit out. Okay. Spawn point set. And that's where the nurse will go eventually. Hopefully the demolitionist won't show up to spoil the groove. Hey, alright. Good. It's my favorite character now. Because I have no choice. Because otherwise, if she doesn't become my favorite character, I'll die. Hideously. And quite quickly. You know what, let's connect these two. Bits. I don't know what possesses me to do these things, but these two bits need to be connected. It bothers me that they aren't, and so this needs to be the case. I'm probably never going to come back down here ever again, unless I'm building an elevator or something, but this needs to be the way I want it to. I cannot rest until the entirety of the world is transformed into my own personal playground. Okay, good. We can. There's proper head clearance over there. I wish it would have a fit if I didn't do that. I mean, I've been to some places around here in town that don't do that. I bet Osha's pretty mad at them, like... And, you know, I understand, like, under a stairway. Like, it's a floating kind of stairway thing, going up to a second floor. I understand if you're a bit... If, like, there's not enough proper clearance to walk under that. But I've been to some places like the friggin' local theater. The local musical theater has, you know, a changing room, a wardrobe room, the code check, but the code check is so small. Like, seriously, I'm not the tallest guy in the world. I'm not even the tallest guy in my class, and I can barely fit under there. Imagine some of the people I know who are, like, super tall probably just don't even go in there. They just sit in their coats all performance because they can't fit. You know, they have to toss their coats to the ladies at the coat check, and they have to toss them their numbers back. The little plastic ticket things that apparently cost like 100 rubles each to replace. Well, yeah, 100 rubles is fair. But yeah, what I mean is, my tunnels have proper head clearance, so we don't have to worry about any of that. I should probably buy more rope, now that I think about it. Yeah, let's go get more rope. It's useful. Rope is a very useful thing. Rope, rope, rope. Aha. I have been roped into a good purchase. To a sweet deal. Okay, let's save money. Actually, let's buy a piggy bank for future use. For when we get the money trough. Alright, so. Nice. I love doing that. I mean, with anything, but especially with that. Anyway, as I was saying... What was I saying? Okay, what we're going to do now... What I'm thinking I'm gonna do now is... Go ahead and take a wander over to the Crimson. Yeah, it's past all the snow. I know. Because I kinda want to see what's past there. And, you know, if worst comes to worst, I've got a lot of health and quick recall potions and a good hand. You know, a good arm. Quick reflexes. It's like I said one time. You know, it's a good thing my terrible decision-making is compensated by my good reflexes. So, you know, let's make a terrible decision and then reflex our way out of it. Get out of here, you dick. I can't even hit you. Not only are you a dick, you're a dick that's nearly impossible to actually damage. That can't be good. And neither can me being here. Yeah, I still don't like this big-ass lake. Come on. I'm pretty sure that there are some dead bodies at the bottom of that. I mean, I've been to the bottom of that, but come on. That's a huge-ass lake. You can't tell me there aren't any dead bodies. It's like the big lake we have here. What is it? The Baikal. You know, the Baikal Lake. It's the deepest lake in the world, from what I understand. It contains, like... Not... Like, I think... The number in my head is 20%, but that's not really... I mean, I feel like that's way too high. But yeah, it contains, let's say, like 5% of the world's fresh water. Or over 5% of the world's fresh water. Lake Baikal. And, like, you cannot tell me that there are no... There's not an insane amount of dead bodies dumped down there. And just crap and stuff like... Things that people didn't want to see. Right? There's no way that's not the case. Because it is a gigantic lake. Nobody's gonna notice. It's a lake that shows up on a map. Like on a map of the whole world. That's how big it is. It's bigger than some countries. So, of course some people are gonna start dumping dead bodies into that stupid thing. I mean, I'm not saying legally or anything, obviously. There's no, like, special form you fill out for dead body dumping, but at the same time, I'm sure people do it. Okay. That lake is probably contaminated with corpse juice. Anyway, enough talking about nastiness. Let's get back to business and kill these bricks. Oh, we're done with the good piercing arrows. Time to get back to the regular kind. Man, we're getting a lot of dropped frames today. What is up with that? I guess my internet just isn't as good as it usually is. Okay. So, if we make it through the Crimson, which at this point I'm finding a little unlikely, with all these thorns in my way. Let's just hope I don't fall into a deep pit. Like, that's one thing that I definitely respect about the Crimson, is... Ooh, that's a sword place. I'm gonna check for that. Yeah, no, let's go do that. Right now. Once we kill these guys. Probably take care of the slimes first, because they're closer. Of the slime singular. I just can't help it. I want to shoot the spiders. And chimeras. Get out of here, you stupid spider prick. Okay. Now we can waste our arrows on zombies. So. Now that everybody's good and dead, let's check if this is a real sword or a fake sword. My bet is on fake, but at the same time, I've been wrong about these things before, so let's see what the world says. Okay. I'm up. Because... Up! I should probably get out. Okay, well, I could probably have lived through that, but I kind of panicked, honestly. Yeah, like... I didn't know what to do. So I guess let's go again. No, you know what? I'm actually gonna go back down underground and dig some more. Just look for chests, really. Because I'm in dire need of some kind of mobility upgrade. I don't care what. I don't care if it's Hermes boots or a cloud in a bottle. I don't care if it's a freaking fart in a bottle for all I care. I will move around the world through fart propulsion. As long as it friggin' lets me move at a speed faster than a snail's pace. Because I honestly do feel very restricted by my lack of movement speed and options. I guess, like, that's the thing. Ooh, that's not very many torches. Can I make more? I can, but that's still not very many torches. Alright, we'll just have to put down fewer torches. Anyway, yeah. Point is, I feel restricted by this lack of movement options, and I need something to make me feel better about it. And I'm not saying that, you know, I specifically immediately want every best thing in the game. I want the lucky horseshoes and the red balloons and the other things you find on floating islands, and specifically on floating islands for some reason. My brain immediately jumped to those. But, like, all I'm saying is... Ooh, life crystal nearby. Wonder where it is. Could be pretty much anywhere. This is why you need Spelunker's glow sticks, people. Because, you know, unless you can have money to spend on Spelunker potions, chances are you're going to be doing a lot of digging around. But maybe this is it. Life crystal? Ah, no such luck, amigo. Well, what can you do? Except move on with your life. When you fail, you can't really dwell on it, because dwelling on it will just make you feel worse about yourself and others. So all you can really do is just go. There's a chest nearby. I wonder where. Maybe it's the one that I already opened. Ow. Pay attention, Taylor. You really got yourself killed there. Ah, I see it. Sweet. Ah, that sucks though that it's covered up like that, because I'm gonna have to find some way to get through there without drowning. Ah, shoe spikes. Okay, well, okay. When I said improved mobility options game, this isn't exactly what I meant. Friggin' shoe spikes. I guess climbing down walls is kinda nice. Torches are good. This is good. This is good. Specifically not using the stack option for some reason. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of enemies. Good thing I can kill them all in one hit if I get crits a lot. Okay, where's my silver slot? There we go. Was I talking about anything before I started? going off on a ramble about movement options? Not really. Just that I'd like any movement options at this point. I'm not picky, you know. Well, as I've demonstrated now with the shoe spikes, I obviously am picky. Wow, free recall potion. Make my day, punk. It did. It did make my day. Oop, 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 oop. Because, yeah, like, at this point... Well, okay, I'm not gonna say anything at this point, because at this point, we're still pretty damn vulnerable. Like... Before I feel confident moving around the world with pretty much impunity, I'd like to do more things. To have more things. Things like, you know, double jump, speed, that kind of stuff. So right now I have none of them. And that is just unacceptable. Alright. That's much better. I mean, I already have more health, which is good. Having better health goes a long way towards being, like, safer. I think having... I think only having 100 or even 2... let's not do that. Let's not give Taylor a heart attack at the tender age of 17. That would be a bit too early, even with my slightly less healthy build. Anyway. Alright. What we're doing... Anyway, yeah, like I said, honestly, having 100 or even 200 health these days is a bit passé. You need the big health bucks. You need to have 300 or 400 health to survive, you know? It's just a fact. I mean, I can already see a lot of cases in which I would be dead if I didn't have enough health. If I didn't have enough health from the double things. You know? I gotta be careful. And I gotta find more health. Okay, well, right now I'm not looking for health. Right now I'm looking for treasure chests. Because they are real useful, y'all. Okay. Just go slow. Game. Slow. Oh, nice. It's like my birthday. Look, it's basically asking you to blow it up. Okay, that's about enough of that. As usual, I'm extremely paranoid about anything having to do with explosives, even remotely. Because I've seen what these things do, man. You skin your flesh right off the bone. I don't want to break that. I'm not sure what will happen. But that has a lot of silver, though, dude. Look at this. Look at all this. Okay. Maybe if I'm just barely out of the radius, it will work. It won't blow me up with... It won't blow me up with it. Oh. Bit too close for comfort there. How about we don't do that next time? I feel like that will make myself a lot less likely to have a heart attack again. Alright. Well, that was a lot of silver, though, I'll admit. I can probably make a full set of silver armor, which would be quite nice. If I have any rubies, which I don't, because otherwise I would have them in my inventory, because I'm not putting anything in the chest. But yeah, if I had a full set of... If I had a ruby crown, I would probably go and summon King Slime right now, honestly. Okay, correction. If I had a ruby crown and a crimson altar in the near vicinity, because right now I don't have a single one, and, you know, that's kind of annoying. Like, I already mentioned last time that that's a little annoying. Well, still is. Like, in the last world, I didn't have good luck with crimson altars, and I don't have good luck with crimson altars now, either. Kind of annoying. But that's fine. So, not gonna take that crystal just yet. There's a treasure chest nearby. You have to call it a treasure chest, because if you call it a regular chest, it's going to be boring. Who wants to see a regular chest? It has to be treasure. Okay. So I figure it's down here, because where else would it be? Okay, dirt trap out. Yep, there it is. Safe. Sort of. I'm not seeing any hideous traps. Okay, well, shoe spikes are freaking useless. Shoe spikes really only help to prevent fall damage. But really, all they do is just annoy you. I've never seen... Like, I don't know anybody who wears shoe spikes or the other thing past the very, like, first 5 accessories. The second you get more stuff and you need to replace something, you replace the shoe spikes because they're worthless. Even when combined with the climbing claws. Good. Of course. Dick. Anyway. Good. Pretty good. I can go find some floating islands now. Good. Precise. These are also precise. God, so there's no point to these at all. Thank you. 30 gestures arrows is real nice. This I probably won't need, because eventually I'll just have my own. Alright. So that was an okay haul, besides the freaking shoe spikes. Again? Wanna go again, bitch? Alright. Well, I mean... Jeez. Kinda putting me in a shitty situation here. Especially... Okay, you can't get up here. Or at least you don't. You're not trying hard enough. Good. Get out of there. Jeez. Seems she decided to overcompensate for not spawning enough the previous time around. Well, can't get her now. Pretty sure she's gone, like, way down there. Or despawned by this point, which is fine by me. Didn't like her anyway. I love doing that. Oh yeah, man, these are catacombs, totally. She totally despawned at this point. Okay. Rope can also be used as a horizontal movement tool, which... Like, it's slower. It's slower than regular horizontal movement. And the regular rope movement, too, so... Most people forget about that fact. No, you can totally use it that way. It's just that you usually don't. Because it's not the most optimal way. And people are always chasing after the optimal. The best way of doing things, which I suppose makes sense, you know. If you have the best way, then, you know, why would you use any other way? When your way is the best way. But at the same time, you know, sometimes that has people miss out on a lot of fun. But honestly, I think that's more of a bad game design decision than anything. Like, you know, a lot of fun, I mean, in terms of video games. Like, oh, but don't you want to do all these side quests? Why should I? Oh, they're fun. At the end of the day, you have to accept that most players, when faced with something that's fun, like, this is actual research that people have done. I'm not just talking out my ass as I usually do. In the end of the day, you have to face that when given the choice between something that's fun but difficult and boring but easy, most people are going to eventually, or at least on their first time through, pick the boring but easy option. People like safety. People like not being challenged that much, so, you know, if you want people to do something fun, you have to make them. You have to have something happen that, well, you have to force them to have fun with things you design, or else they won't. People are like that, man. Anyway, yeah. you have to have some kind of initiative for fun. You know, if you have a game mechanic that is fun, people aren't going to use it just because it's fun. People will use it if you give them a reward for it, or if they have to, but they're never going to use it just because it's fun, because what the hell is fun? You haven't proven to them that it's fun yet. If you make them use it, and then show them that it's fun, then they will use it. You know, that's just how game mechanics work. But, you know, at the same time, I suppose you can't really see how the human mind works. You can't be sure. Ever. Okay. So can I kill the Slime King at this point? Probably. Or at least I'm pretty close to being able to. I'd like to use the gravitation potion to actually fly around some more. Or not some more, just fly around a bit. See the works. See the world. Okay. Do we have any rubies? No. We don't have any rubies, Taylor. That has been well established before. But we do have a ton of silver, yes. Yes, we are making silver stuff. More armor. More... That's about it. Oops. Well, what can you do? Oh yeah, that guy, I don't remember his name. I think it was Kyle or K... It was a K something. That guy told me about the bucket thing, where apparently if you get a bucket and fill it with water, where's the closest water source? Yep, it's to the right. Apparently if you get a bucket and fill it up with water, it can be used as a crafting component in a sink. And the sink can give you access to fresh water right next to your house without even having to do anything with it, which I really enjoy as an idea, you know? Just seems like a good idea. Anyway. Do do da 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 da. So how do you make a sink? Oh, you can make all kinds of sinks. Why didn't I do this before? You know, the way you make a sink is 6 wood. Oh, 6 wood? That's basically nothing. But doesn't it use a heavy workbench? Oh no. There we go. Oh, it's tiny. It's teeny. It's a teeny tiny sink. And you can put it on top of it. On top of the workbench. I'm not gonna do that because that's silly, but I totally can. That is great. Cody, can you get the fuck out of the way? No? Fine. But I'll just make you get out of the way. Okay, so that's fine. This room still needs a chair, though. Or did I... Yeah, this housing is missing a chair. Where's the chair? Oh. There's the chair. Perfect, kind of. Not really. But nobody's really perfect at the end of the day now, are they? You know, perfection is hard to attain, and kinda useless, really. You can work towards it, but it's not really that. There's not really that much point. Just be good. You don't need to be perfect. Okay, I'm gonna put this away because I'm very tempted to use it. Same with this thing. Temptation, tempt me no longer. Okay, let's fly. And let's hopefully not get killed by crashing into a floating island at 100 miles an hour, because we don't actually have Lucky Horseshoe. Let's be actually kind of careful here. Okay, we're in the floating island, like, genome. Biome? I don't... Genome is for biological stuff. Biome is for land. That's the way it works. Okay. Okay. Come on. God, that hurts. At this point in time. Let's be careful and quick. And let's just find a floating island and get out. Because these ladies don't seem to be too happy with my presence. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna go home because I'm gonna die otherwise. Christ. Note to self, don't mess with gargoyles. Jeez. Okay, other way. Let's try the other way now. Alright, so let's hope that recall potions cancel momentum. That's what it feels like, but I'm not 100% on it. Oh, there. If there's one thing I really not want to do, it's crash into a floating island. You know, that'd be the worst thing possible. Is collide with a floating island. Please be a lucky horseshoe so I don't have to live through this madness anymore. Gold. Is that literally all the... I was gonna say, is that literally all the gold in this island? There's supposed to be a ton of gold. Star Fury. Meh. Honestly, like... I know I'm gonna sound a little bit snobby, but a Star Fury right now is kind of old hat. Like, it's not my favorite thing in the world, definitely. There's one thing I don't... Like, I'm not against it, and I'm not gonna... Hey, look who it is. It's the Demolitionist. But yeah, like, I'm not gonna be snobby and like, Star Fury, I don't want that. Okay, home we go. But at the same time, I don't really need it. Okay, so Demolitionist is on the floating island. Or I'm not even gonna go right now because of those gargoyles. Damn, that hurts. Gargoyles be crazy. Gargoyles? Are they gargoyles? Oops. Let's not do that. Let's cancel that buff for now, actually, because that's a pretty good way of dying. Okay. Da 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 da. What are we doing then? Probably, like, finding more amethysts would be pretty sweet. I wonder if they show up on the, like, little radar thing on the metal detector scan. Because I feel like they should, but at the same time, you can't ever be sure with these things, you know? You have to verify them yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick run through my cave, actually, and see if any, like, amethyst detected nearby messages pop up. Because that'd be pretty sweet. Alright. Lead. Gonna have to keep an eye on this and the cave at the same time. Looking at two things at the same time, don't strain yourself, Taylor. Well, that's gonna be fine. All I really need to think about is the, like, redness of a wire, if I'm gonna be wandering into a trap or something. Okay, so, do we have anything? We have a life crystal nearby, which I don't really want. I mean, I guess I should get one, if it's there. You know, if you have a life crystal, then... Because, like, yeah, the little stretch between 200 and 400, I want to cover as quickly as possible. Oh, boy. That's a lot of silver. Anyway, yeah. I want to cover the little stretch between 200 and 400 as quickly as possible because, you know, you feel a lot safer there once you're back up to 400. Once you're not back up, but once you're at 400 health, you feel a lot better about yourself. As a person, you just feel like, yeah, that's what I was meant to be. That's what I was meant to do. Just to have 400 health. That's, I mean, that's not a very good calling. What was your meaning in life to have 400 health? I have it now. But, you know, it's still good to have 400 health. I'm not going to complain about it. Definitely not. And it's definitely good to have 41 silver. Okay, there's nothing here. Or at least I'm not looking hard enough. Come on. Come on, babies. I like the mining helmet, but, like, I'm not crazy about it. Okay, come on, guys. Don't be dicks. You're being dicks. Don't be this way. Thank you. Alright, so, yeah. I'd like a full silver set of stuff. I'm not crazy about it, like I wouldn't specifically go and look for the silver, but I'm getting so much silver that I feel like it's worth it to craft a full set of silver armor. I mean, I'm not doing much else with it, and silver, I don't think a silver pick is that useful. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, by all means, but, you know, silver is one of those things that really doesn't seem to be fantastic. I mean, in terms of tools, they're faster, sure, but at the same time they don't have any mining tier changes. Because gold, you can mine hellstone, or meteorite. Meteorite doesn't have a pickaxe, but then The Crimtane pickaxe lets you dig out Hellstone, the Hellstone pickaxe, which is great. In fact, in general, until the drills come along in hard mode and ruin everything. You know, that's a lot of lead that I'm not gonna dig out. But silver is just slightly better stats, and I don't need slightly better stats. I'm fine with the way my pickaxe is going right now. Do you need a golden pickaxe to mine meteorite? I think you do. Am I gonna fall directly on the pressure plate? Nope. We're safe. Good. Good, 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 good. Don't want that to be the thing that happens to me today. Falling on a pressure plate is far from my schedule. Alright. Let's actually fire some arrows down here. Aha! A cave. That's a kind of neat way to find caves that a lot of people don't really do because it is kind of short-ranged, I will admit. You know, it's not nearly as good as, say, like a simple Spelunker's Potion, or just destroying, or just digging out anything in a 10-mile radius around you. But if you really need, you can use it to check if anything is directly beneath you. And also with a Jester's Arrow, which I don't have right now, but if you had a Jester's Arrow, you could check even more. Because I think those have sparks that go even further. Just in general, you know, all that kind of service light-up things really help in terms of discovering caves and stuff. I think the one that really stands out to me is the Clantaminator. I mean, we're so far away from getting the Clantaminator, but if you do get it, oh boy. Like, you don't even need to use it for biome discovery. A lot of the time, it's just incredible to see how far you can see just by spraying it. You know, if you spray a bunch of if you contaminate a bunch of land, chances are you're gonna see all of it. You know, you're never gonna, like, because it lights things up, and it's a cave thing. Rather, it lights things up in a gigantic radius around you, because it has big glowing projectiles that cause... Oh yeah, I have the Star Fury. I completely forgot about the Star Fury. The Star Fury is also pretty good for lighting things up, because it can, like... If a cave is big enough, you can start having stars fall down and hit things above you. And if there's any caves above you, it discovers them. So really there are many ways to discover caves, which I like. I mean, this game is all about the discovery, so it's good to have many different ways to have the discovery happen. You know, it's like you need different ways for discovery, and you just need different ways to facilitate discovery. You need to have a reason for discovering stuff. You know, I think a lot of people don't really understand that. They just put a bunch of stuff in their game, but don't really give you a reason to go out and do anything with it. Like a certain space game that's going to be coming out soon that's way overhyped, in my opinion. I'm talking, of course, about No Man's Sky. I'm not going to, like, rip on it, on No Man's Sky. Like, I'm not going to talk about it. I just think that it's a bit too overhyped for me. So I definitely don't think I'm going to play it. Well, of course I'm not going to play it. It's a PS4 title. I don't have a PS4. But, you know, if I had a PS4, I probably wouldn't play it because I'd be like, that seems kind of overhyped and it doesn't really feel like I can live up to their promises. And, I mean, I am very easy to please when it comes to video games, so... You know, it's very... shoe spikes actually saved me there. But yeah, like, I'm very easy to please when it comes to video games. If a video game is playable and isn't utter dog shit, like 2 stars by most people's standards, chances are I'm gonna like it. But at the same time, Salamander. I thought they were hard mode only. How nice. Don't they like spit at you? I think they spit at you. I don't remember. Anyway, point is, yeah. I don't know, like, No Man's Sky for some reason just hasn't gripped me. You know, people are overhyping the shit out of it on social media. But I just don't see it, man. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. You know. maybe I'm just disenchanted with huge procedurally generated universe since I bought Spore. And I mean, like, I didn't hate Spore. And then again, I was like 8, I think. Well, not 8, but I was very young when I bought Spore, so I really didn't care much about anything except, hey, I can make my own monsters, how amazing. So, like, you know, I wasn't as critical, but even then I knew that the space stages had shit all to do in Spore. Anyway, rambling as always, but that's what you're gonna get when you have a lot of samey kind of cave exploration. You know, like, it's not bad. Crawdads make that noise, of course. I kept thinking, like, what is making that groaning noise, but crawdads. What else? Stupid. Oh god. Crawdads really hurt. Oh look, it's a Pinky. Give me your money. Okay. I was certain that I would turn on the Trapovision and discover that I'm standing like 2 inches away from a deadly boulder. That I just didn't see coming before. But I'm safe. Like, jumping into any cave before you're absolutely 100% sure that it's boulder free is pretty crazy. Or at least if you're not sure where the boulder is. I mean, that is Russian roulette there. I'm Russian, and I can tell you for a fact that most people don't play Russian roulette because it's a dumb game. But that is Russian roulette. Classic Russian roulette. You know? And it is scary. Like, I wouldn't play that. Because that is scary. I don't care if I get called a pussy. Pussy. That is a scary situation, you know? People tell you to go into a cave, and 1 in 6 caves contains a boulder, and you can't have a dart trap with you to check which one. That's a scary situation. I'd rather not participate in that. Anyway. Yeah. So, what was I talking about? No Man's Sky? Yeah, I guess I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know. Like, it's hard to not be a big fan of something that isn't already coming out, but I suppose in a way, I've already become not a big fan of it just by the sheer virtue of people who are hyping the shit out of it. You know? I'm a little skeptical about it. And Star Citizen, actually. I'm really skeptical about Star Citizen, but at least these guys, like, at least the Star Citizen guys actually seem to, like, they seem to be making pie in the sky promises, but at least they seem to actually believe they can deliver on them. So, you know, they're probably just crazy, but that's fine. I don't know. Like, I'm a cynic, I guess, when it comes to space things, because I know that a lot of people are still captivated by the idea of space. Because of history. Because of historical context, space has been a very fascinating idea for a lot of people, so whenever I see somebody making a space game and hyping the shit out of it, like Starbound, for example, my first thought has always been, well, looks like somebody's trying to make a quick buck off of a popular theme. But hey, man, if people really are passionate about space, then hey, maybe I'm just a naysayer, and stuff like Star Citizen or No Man's Sky is actually going to be really good. And I'm just an idiot who doesn't know anything. Hey there, Chriswick. Chris WK, whatever one. There you go. Yes, I did in fact die. It was awful, because it was a completely preventable death. I was just an idiot. I got 2 Skeletron, though, so that was a good feeling. I don't see a Granite Elemental. But whatever, we're starting over. That's fair enough. And how are you? Alright, I wanted Soap, didn't I? Get out of here, Granite Elemental. I said get out of here. Hey, good to hear you're good. Okay. I'm pretty okay myself. Get over here. These things do take a while to take down. Okay, there we go. Anyway, monies. More Jester's Arrows, fantastic. Flare gun, which I should probably take. Like, that's the thing, the flare gun isn't bad. I keep passing over it, and I've seen, like, posts of, like, oh, can I have a mod to just remove the flare gun from any golden chest drops? And, like, I am disappointed whenever I see the flare gun in place of, like, anything else. You know, it could have been a cloud in a like, but I'm not angry at the flare gun itself. Just the generation, because, you know, I'm not thinking, like, the flare gun sucks if I'm thinking of, like, it could have been a cloud in a bottle, but instead it was a flare gun. But now, but if you're just talking about the flare gun on its own merits, it's totally fine. I like it. Yeah, my demise was a boss fight. I fought Skeletron, and I was basically prepared, but I got a bit too overzealous, and like, let's just say that I used the recall potion a second too early. A second too late, rather. So I just died. Which is a shame, but, you know, that's what this kind of thing is about, and if I beat everything on my 11th try, that wouldn't be fun, now would it? No, trying over and over is a lot more entertaining, in my opinion. Anyway. Dum-de-dum. Come on. Lots of silver stuff. Yeah, that's hardcore for you. You know, you die, you live, you repeat. There's nothing wrong with it. It's like Edge of Tomorrow, which, from what I've heard, was an okay movie. I don't know. Tom Cruise is in it, which is cool. I don't know. I don't really watch movies anymore. Oh, I was thinking about starting a hardcore run yourself? Oh, it's a lot of fun, Chrisick. Like, definitely. Do I play Expert? Well, yeah, it's Expert Hardcore mode. And, yeah, I think Expert is better. Oh, Edge of Tomorrow is pretty good. That's good to hear. Like I said, I don't really watch movies most of the time. Is that a Medusa? That is a Medusa. I'm not that interested, Medusa. Or you, Hoplite, that can kill me in a single 90 damage spear. Just go ahead and block you off. Anyway, yeah, from what I hear, Edge of Tomorrow is okay, but I'm talking as a non-moviegoer. I mean, like, for me, the explanation is pretty simple as to why I don't watch movies is I'd love to watch movies, but most of the movies are in Russian. And I don't like watching dubs. Especially when I know how somebody sounds, you know, like, if John DiMaggio opens his mouth, I expect friggin' John DiMaggio, not some random dude. Well, that's not what happens in a Russian dub. Which kinda sucks, but yeah, that's why I don't really watch movies anymore. Unless it's actually a Russian movie. Which we do have. I was surprised, but we do actually have a Russian movie industry. Look at these dorks. When I came in, they were playing rock, paper, scissors, and they're not even on the same floor. They're talking to each other, they're not even on the same floor. That's crazy. They're crazy. Yeah, that's true, I do have the internet, so I have watched a lot of movies in English. I think the latest movie I've watched was the Lego Movie, which I know that sounds very old. I mean, that's like last year? But yeah, I watched the Lego Movie, it was pretty damn good. I think I started to watch Ted, like that movie, that Seth MacFarlane movie with the talking bear, but I kinda got bored and turned it off. I don't know. These days I really do just... I don't know what I do. If you ask me these days, what do you do, Taylor? I just kinda... What do you do for fun? Besides streaming and, you know, watching people on YouTube. I just kinda go like... I wouldn't have an answer. Because it's true, I really don't know. Okay, so now we have a nice little watch for ourselves. That's good. Alright. I wonder if Jester's arrows work in, like, the sense of shooting up and finding floating islands. Let's see. So if you shoot normally... Oh no, they explode a short way up. I was gonna say. Ex Machina? What was it about? I haven't heard of it yet. Or at all. It's pretty good. That's cool. I mean, I don't know, like, what kind of movie has vouchers? Rather, I don't know, I feel like a movie with vouchers that you get vouchers for isn't really that great. I mean, you know, you're never really gonna get, like, oh... You know, you're never gonna get, like, the idea of... free cereal. Free screening of Citizen Kane in every 10th box. Like, there's never gonna be a good movie being given away for free, you know? But it's good to hear that it was a good movie that you got with a voucher. That's kind of rare. You know, it's like media that's being given away for free is usually kind of crappy. Oh, now vouchers like a gift card from... Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, anyway, let's try and go past the Crimson for real this time. Gift cards from a friend. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. That's cool. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, though, like, any movie... Like, I always think of it as, like... If you think about it economically, the price of something is usually made up of... Like, a price of something is usually a pretty good estimate of how much it costs to make. Plus, like, 10, 20%. So, a free thing... The production cost on that one, if they're giving it away for free, must be really low. Hey, 50 Shades of Captain Pride? Yeah, New World. I got a bit too overzealous on Skeletron in Drone 11, so now we're starting off with Drone 12. But, you know, that's the way life works. You die, you live, you repeat, you talk about Edge of Tomorrow and free movies. That's just the way life works. I think I just said that twice. Well, what can you do? I think I just said that twice also. Damn it, brain. Stop making me repeat myself. Okay. Over the death bit. And into the woods. I think we'll be fine. Where did I stop last time? Oh, right. I just went down here and just left. Oh, I wish it was Skeletron Prime. I guess it was Skeleton Prime in the sense that it was the first Skeletron. You know, got to the dungeon and I started fighting him. I had my sweet demon sickle. I had everything. Like, that's the thing. I was close. I already took out both of his hands. I have it saved on my YouTube channel and on Twitch, so you can watch it if you want. But yeah. It's like the previous stream, I think. But yeah, like, it was quite a close fight. Hey, nice! That is pretty impressive, all Hellstone. But yeah, I really do think I wasn't preparing enough. I think my problem was that I put on the meteorite armor and didn't use the space gun at all. I just used the demon sickle and the mana flower. If I was in that exact same situation, what I would do is just, you know, the same thing but Crimtane stuff. I think that would have gotten me to win. It was a very close fight. Oh, you ignore the hands? I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to ignore the hands because from what I understand, his head has, like, really good defense if you do it. But yeah, no, I'm fairly confident that I just didn't do a shit ton of preparation like I should have. If I just did a ton of preparation, then I would have been fine. Like, if I, yeah, got full Hellstone armor and crafted all of my accessories to be warding. I just got a little bit... Ooh, nice. Another one. I might have enough money for the mini shark before the gun dealer even arrives. But yeah. Like, I just didn't prepare enough, is my problem. I underprepared, which is crazy, because I'm the ultimate over-preparer. Look at that, another shaft going right through here. Okay, these are good, I'm gonna take them. Oh, softcore, yeah. Well, softcore and hardcore don't really have much difference, really, besides dying. Only setting you back a couple minutes instead of a couple streams, but, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, is that a real one? That is a real one. And now we get to compare. Yeah, Starfury doesn't even compare. Get out of here. Yeah, no, that's definitely good, though, beating Raw Flesh for the first time. Hope you're ready for the joy of hard mode. Quote, unquote. Okay. There's a real enchanted sword. That's kinda nice. Didn't expect it to actually be a real one. Sword Shrine height. And hey, it actually worked out. Which is pretty sweet. Didn't expect it to. Maybe there's a pyramid at the bottom of this tree. Wouldn't that be the best? Come on, baby. Dad needs his sandstorm in a bottle. No, but there is this thing, which I'm definitely gonna take. Traps. Nope. Gimme. Magic mirror. Aw. Thank you, Jesus. Don't mind if I do. Free recall potions are always good. Now we don't have to waste recall potions unless we're actually in a crisis, which makes me feel happy. Yeah, recall potions are kind of like crisis potions because... And I'm still not sure if this is true, but I'm pretty sure recall potions have a slower respawn. Like, recall potions act faster than the magic mirror. I'm pretty sure. The magic mirror is like half a second slower. I think that's the case. Not 100% on that. Anyway, let's just go ahead and go to the end of the world. Try and find a friggin' Egglet. Again. Ah, boy. Ooh-hoo! Oh, look, another sword shrine. And earlier, before this was another sword shrine. Sword shrine, sword shrine. I'm gonna explore all of these, just to show it on my map. Because that is ridiculous generation. Man, how lucky do you have to be? I mean, of course they're gonna be all fake swords, because there's only gonna be one real one, but... Man, imagine that. Getting really good sword shrines. Yeah, this one isn't real. You know who Petguin is? Petguin. For a second I had my mind jump to that guy who does all those speedruns of Terraria, but no, that's... His name starts with a Y. Full yo-yo run on regular mode 2 Moonlord. Your road has no sword shrines? Well, who knows? Maybe it does. Like, they're not always directly on the surface. Sometimes they're a little bit underground. But, you know. Well, you'll see, I suppose. If you ever find one. Yeah. Pedguin. Full yo-yo run. That's pretty impressive. I might check that out. Thanks for the suggestion. Okay, let's check out this third one, even though it's empty, but my mind will never let me go if I don't make sure that it's empty. Down you go. Oh, no, surface ones, yeah. That's what I meant. I think I found them randomly, like, just in a cave somewhere, so it's not like they're completely... For a second I thought my computer was lagging like crazy, but no. I do think I went a little bit over the top on the bitrate today. But... Ah, you motherfucker. How dare you? How dare you, sir? There we go. Why am I not using my badass sword? Jeez. Ah, he's a popular Terraria player, though. Yeah. That's kinda neat. Alright, I don't know many popular Terraria players because I don't really interact with the community in anything I ever do. In any game I watch, or movie I play, or... book I smell. I don't know. Like, I know a few popular Terraria players. I mean, there's Hero, who, if I remember correctly, like, had some drama or something, and... You know. That's always kind of annoying. And there's some guy whose name was all numbers. I don't know. Point is, there are a few popular Terraria people, but I'm not really sure about any of them. Hey, look, dungeon. Alright, let's try for Water Bolt without dying, please. You can kind of make it. Okay, so, like, there's no good straight-up place from where to go in order to not die. You have to be careful and hope you find a Water Bolt lucky. Because I don't know where I am compared to 0. Because the dungeon starts proper at 0, right? So really you just have to hope against hope. Yeah, fight Skeletron again, I wish. Safe? Safe. God, this keeps going down. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing past here besides the dungeon, so I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm actually gonna go to the ocean. Bit too close there. Because I'm not sure if the Dungeon Guardian stays pissed at you forever. You know? I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but even if he doesn't, I'm pretty sure I can't recall out of there fast enough. Even if I do hear him. So I'd much rather just not risk it. It'd be pretty sweet if I could, like, recall out of there. Or at least pretty funny if I could recall out of there and then he just comes to my base and then I have to constantly recall while I'm doing the regular world stuff. Because he's always friggin' there. Aglet, please. No, it's a herb bag. Now I have to go look for one. The normal way. Well, whatever. Deathweed seeds, blink root is useful. And nothing else, really? Alright. Lead bar. Rope. Alright, that was pretty sweet. I do like the enchanted sword. It's like a slightly better / slightly worse beam sword. Actually, I think the beam sword has just about the same damage as this thing. It's just a hard mode weapon. Get out of there. Okay. So is this the ocean then? Should be. Ooh, another chest. Climbing claws. Hooray! We can have both of those. Ooh, 2 iron skins. And an herb bag. No. No. Crap. So. A lot of chests. Hey there, Killer Henneke? Killer Henneke? Henneke. I'm gonna say Henneke. Not sure how to pronounce that. And you are minty green to me, so... You know. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But yes. How are ya? We are going left to the edge of the world because, I don't know. I don't know why I'm going left. I guess getting the angler would be kind of nice. Well, not nice. I don't like the angler. I don't think anybody likes the angler. Ooh, shackle. But, you know, it's good to have him. There's probably chests here. Or not. Come on, baby. Ah, this is a prime treasure chest location. You cannot tell me it ain't so. You can just show me what I don't know. Which is that there are no treasure chests there. Well, I know this now. Which I did before. And I'll be on my way then. This game seems consistently against giving me aglets, which I guess is pretty true to life. I mean, I don't have many aglets in real life. I definitely don't know when the last time I ever thought about an aglet was, and I can certainly tell you it wasn't early. Like, it wasn't even today or this week. So it's not like the game isn't giving me something that's quite common. Actually, I feel like... I don't know. I was gonna say, actually, I feel like shoes with aglets are getting less and less common, but no, that's not true. Sneakers and stuff all have aglets, and other shoes. I just wear dress shoes most of the time, so I just don't have an aglet in my... I just don't have many aglets in my life, but... No, there's definitely still around. Okay, that is kind of nice, then. Normally I'm not one for the climbing claws / the shoe spikes, but being able to just climb up stuff like that without having to get the ropes is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways. To the left. To the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. Don't even know where that's from. Such a poser. Okay. And we are at the ocean. In the middle of the night. Why the hell are we here? I guess we could find some sweet treasure. If we make it. Okay, so angler isn't here. What a friggin' surprise. Okay. So, let's hope for A treasure chest. I'm not seeing a treasure chest, game. Wow. That is a lot of ocean with no treasure. Kinda surprising, honestly. You'd think there'd be at least a little bit. Hey, nice! Rocket boots. Rocket boots are pretty hype, especially because you can pretty much almost immediately combine them with great stuff. So, you know, getting them is kinda cool. I don't need this again. And anyway, it's been about 90 minutes. It's been 100 minutes right now, actually, but it's been about 90 minutes, let's just say so. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a break. A quick little break, and I will be back in in a couple minutes. I gotta refill my drink and do stuff like that. And just get up and stretch. So yeah. I'll just go ahead and do something like that and close the friggin' doors. Zombies can't get in here because of my ingenious design, but I still close them. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick break, and afterwards I'll be back with some more Terraria. For now, enjoy the lovely break screen. And the music with Undertale, and the music of Undertale, rather, with the game having rain volume? No, that would be fine. And yes, I don't... And enjoy the wonderful music, which I will start now. From Undertale. And in the meantime, yeah, just enjoy the music, enjoy the sounds, and I will be right back after the break with some more Terraria Hardcore Expert mode. I don't know what to put here today. I really don't. Be right back. Alrighty, and welcome back with some more Terraria Hardcore Expert mode. Let's go ahead and turn that music down and get back into the game. Alright, let's get back to business. Hope you enjoyed the break. And let's do stuff. I don't know what. First of all, let's put a rope to the demolitionist's house. Temporary house. Actually, probably permanent house, because A, I'm too lazy to build housing, and B, I don't really see a reason that he should relocate. I mean, the demolitionist is nice, but it's not really that useful. Most of the time, you either, have enough dynamite and whatever to deal with things on your own, or you just bulk buy it and forget about them for the next several years. Jeez, we're getting some frame drops today, though. I think I might have gotten a bit overzealous and set my broadcasting thing a bit too high. It's like 3,000. It should be like 2,000, as usual. Probably would be for the best. Next time it'll be back to normal. Especially since I'm not sure what that actually does. Like, I know that results in like a crisper, nicer looking stream or whatever, but Alright, 3 Shades Kappa. Hope you enjoy whatever you're off to do. Why? No. Get away from me. Monsters. There we go. Yeah. Gargoyles are pretty much the worst. Okay, wow. I'm actually gonna go ahead and immediately turn this back. Turn this encoding speed to 2000. Jeez. Back to the normal stream quality. And hopefully that'll set things right a little bit, because, wow. Okay, there we go. That's much nicer, though. There might be a bit of a drop of quality. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to rewatch this and see if it's actually a change in quality, because I really don't know. I'm kind of illiterate in that kind of stuff. But there should be less dropped frames now, so that's a good feeling. Honestly, I think dropped frames are worse than bad quality, because at least with bad quality you can see what's going on. Dropped frames cause what is going on to turn into an incomprehensible mess, which, while some people like watching a incomprehensible mess with good quality, I personally do not. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be attempting the impossible, daring the undareable, which is to say we're going to be going down to the Crimson and cracking open one of them orbs. Not orbs, hearts. That's what I want to do today, is break open one of them and see what we get, because with hearts comes a wide range of opportunities. For one, guns. I really hope I get a gun. Which, I mean, okay. I know that it's very unlikely that I won't, because the Undertaker is pretty common as a drop. But, you can never be sure until it happens. Right? Damn, I got sniper skills. I don't even need sniping. I can just shoot things with my sword. Hey there, SGA88. Not sure how to pronounce that. I apologize. How are ya? We are building a ropeway over this here lake, and okay, that's not working out. This is not going to be a good thing. You know what? It's fine if it's a little messy for now. I'll just deal with it later, or probably never, considering my own laziness. And yeah, I just need something that lets me get over this entire lake without touching the water, because the water is awful. One of these days I'll either build a nice bridge here or just drain the whole lake, because seriously, screw this lake. It's the worst lake. There we go. Nice and careful. So, what we're gonna be doing is, yeah, like I said, moving to the Crimson. It's a nice fresh morning, so I feel pretty confident about my ability to do this, unless I get attacked by slimes. I think we'll just go ahead and take a dive into one of those Crimson pits that they always have, and we'll go from there. Shouldn't be too awful. There aren't usually any traps or anything in there. Nothing like that. Hey, that's a nice face there. Hey, good to hear you're well. Oh, SJ. Alright. Good to hear that you are well. I am well as well. Unless this Crimson Path turns out to not be so well, in which case I won't be so well, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. I think I'll be fine if I'm careful. So, you know, we'll find out how it goes. Why do I have this chest statue with me? I should be really either putting that away or making a museum dedicated to all the statues I have. I mean, I don't have a lot of statues, but cave exploration usually has you wind up with a ton of statues. Not like a literal ton, though I assume... Like, a ton of statues is probably actually accurate. Usually when you say a ton, you don't literally mean a ton of something, but statues are pretty heavy. So, like, a ton of statues would be like 3 statues. So yes, I would say that exploring caves, you wind up with a ton of statues. Oh, Lord. Oh, thank you, climbing gloves. Climbing claws. That was not safe. Not even remotely. Okay, let's not do that again, huh? Taylor, buddy? Let's not suck. So there shouldn't be any traps around here. To the channel, how to spawn an NPC to a certain biome. House and a bed. Spawn an NPC to a certain biome? Do you mean like having them be in a certain biome? Well, for the most part, you can just, like you said, build a house in that particular biome and have that be the end of it. Oh, there are 2 intersecting crimson things. That's kind of neat. And there's a life crystal there. Nice. A certain biome. But yeah, you need a house. And, you know, the house needs to have some kind of table in it. Which usually, yeah, usually most people build a table, but you can also have a bed or a chair. Not a bed, but, yeah, a bed or something. And also you need a chair, of course. But besides that, yeah. Ah, good. It's the welcoming party. Good to see that I am welcome in this fantastic place. I wish you nothing but the best, blood crawlers. Come on. Get away from me. I don't know if I should block off the back entrance or what, because on the one hand, yeah, I should, because these guys... why don't I just have my ropes here? Because these guys are gonna keep on coming in from the back. Okay. Okay. No, why am I not using this sword? Oh, this sword is amazing. Why don't I just do that? Jeez. Slice and slice. Backpack? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by backpack, but yeah. Backpacks can be pretty hefty. Okay. So we're doing this again. We did this in episode 1, we're doing this in episode... I don't know what episode this would be. Like 12? I stopped counting a long time ago. Well, what can you do? Hey, that shining over there I think is a life thing. That's kind of neat. Okay. Yep, it is a life thing. Oh, arenas that have their nurse there? When it comes to arenas that have their nurse there, usually what most people do is they just set up a house inside the arena in a way that, like, doesn't take up too much space. And then, you know, the nurse walks around, and you can come up to her during the fight at any point, unless she dies, and just heal. It's a very useful kind of thing. I personally don't do it myself, even though I really should. But yeah, most people do just build a house, and use that. Okay. Hey, nice, we got 3 hearts. That's actually very good. I can just go ahead and... Oh, hey, look, it's the second cavity. Close this off, and close this off also. No entry. Construction. In progress. Do I have bombs? I do have bombs. If I forgot the bombs today, that would be kinda annoying. I'd have to go back. Alright. Moment of truth. Gun, please. Yes! Thank you. What do I not need? Oh, the weight of the statue? Oh yeah, that's true. With the backpack, you mean? That is true. Yeah, okay, I understand what you mean now. Sorry, I misunderstood you. Yeah, no, definitely, these, backpacks can fit all sorts of stuff. I mean, like, they're big. They're definitely big. I think the biggest inventories I've ever seen, just in terms of spaciousness, not in terms of, like, amount of stuff, would have to be inventories of people from point-and-click adventure games, because they can fit a lot of things in there. They can fit entire people in there, they can fit concepts and ideas in there. I remember hearing that in, like, for example, one of the Leisure Suit Larry games. Not, like, I don't even have to go that far. Not even in the Leisure Suit Larry games. There was an adventure game a while ago released. I think it was called, like, Jack Russell or something it was about. Like, it was Pirates of the Caribbean, but it had dogs in it instead of actual Pirates of the Caribbean. And at one point, the main character looks at, like, a bag of flour and goes, I might need to move that somewhere. And in your inventory, you don't get the bag of flour, you get the concept of the bag of flour. You know? Isn't that great? How you can, like, carry concepts in your inventory? Point-and-click adventure game protagonists are the best at that kind of stuff. This is out of place. Where's my hammer? Okay, so I guess we could put a heart lantern on the other end of this. Yeah, there we go. It's not very symmetrical, but at the same time, it is neat. And, you know, if I, like, teleport home, like, sick or something with poison, and that could help me get a little bit of life regen to beat it out. Beat the poison. Okay, what do we got? That I need to make. We have the gun now, which is fantastic. Lots of meteorites are going to start landing soon, that's right. I should probably make a golden pickaxe then, if I can ever find any gold. Oh wait, the demolitionist has gold up on his house that nobody ever goes to. Didn't I put torches in here? Oh yeah, I put a torch into this little area with the chair and table and the... So, okay, we should have a room for the gun dealer. It's not a very convenient room, but it's there. I do like how the game gives you these rooms for the lazy, if you really need them. The floating island rooms, the sort of rooms like that. Let's try it out. I said let's try it out. Oh yeah. I do love guns. This has been a long time coming. I'm getting really sick of walking on top of this mountain. There we go. I can just easily run past. I'll maybe smooth this out a little bit later. Okay, so there's a bunch of gold up here. I think that's a good start to our gold sort of finding adventure. Because, yeah, I do want to make a golden pick. That's a thing that I kind of feel like is necessary for the inevitable meteorites that land, because this is the thing, I need the golden pick for the meteorites that land, because if you can dig out one entire meteorite, you're pretty much set for life in terms of meteorite. And it is so nice, because you got all sorts of great stuff. I mean, having full meteorite armor and the space gun is an entirely new level. Seriously, that's just next level game. Because at that point, you can essentially just do whatever you want for a while. Kill any boss. I feel great. Okay, so how many do you need for this? 12. Ah, God, man. That is very expensive. Fine, we'll go digging. And let's randomly throw more stuff in the inventory, as we always do. This is not very organized. And I really do feel bad about it. Like, genuinely, I really do actually feel bad. But at the same time, organizing something takes way more time than not organizing something. Okay, put this over here so we can make potions. Sweet. Let's make some regeneration potions, actually. Put them in over here so that when the time comes, I don't need to make like 50 of them. Because eventually the time will come when I need a lot of regeneration and iron skin potions for bosses. And that'll be pretty bad. Because, you know, by that point in time, I'm already out of ingredients, and I have to go looking for them. Anyway, so I'm happy about the switch from arrows to guns, because guns are a lot easier to fire. Eventually we're going to switch from guns back to arrows, but that's later in the future. When guns become kind of worse. That's like in hard mode. Until then, it's guns all the way. Unless I'm terrible at aiming them. Which you shouldn't discount as an idea. Okay. Let's look for some gold. We need... Okay, so we need 12 bars. Each bar is 4. So that would be... We already have 4 at home, so we need 8. 8 times 4. We only need about... Come on, math brain. We don't need 32 gold. Okay, that's not so bad. I mean, I'd still like it to be 0 gold and to have the golden pickaxe, but I suppose it's a way to pass the time until the meteor lands. You know? I swear to God, I've seen some gold around here before. Well, I guess we'll just look for it. It says gold detected nearby, but that could pretty much be anywhere at this point. Ow. Ow. No. Out. Anyway. This isn't gold. It's silver, which is pretty good. I'm still gonna take it, but it's not gold. In fact, I feel like a lot of the time this thing has been showing me gold when there's silver nearby. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Probably just me. Eye itches. Okay. I think, like, most of the time I think the easiest way to find something is just dig through just find new caves, because right now I'm looking for this gold in places I've already been. I think you just know that it's not going to be any big amount of gold, because any big amount of gold I would have already found. It's going to be like 1 or 2 bits. But, you know, every little bit helps. So I'm not going to complain. But I should probably look over my caves, like my explored caves, to see if I missed anything instead of immediately starting to dig for new places. Did I just completely 180 on that sentence? Like starting out, we should explore places we haven't been yet, and then it was like, well, maybe I should look around in the places I have been. Yep, I think so. Thanks a lot, brain. That's really doing me a good service by demonstrating how exactly people have a solid opinion. Well, all this silver is really nice still. I only had, like, I'm missing the silver pants and the silver hat, so it's good to have. It can be a little annoying to get rid of the mining helmet because I do like the light everywhere. But, well, it's not, like, you have to move with the times. And the times say that the world is dark and horrible, and so you have to put on better armor instead of light. Light you can carry in your hand. Armor cannot be carried in your hand. Unless you're referring to an iron skin potion. But even that's not carried in your hand. That's more like drank. Drunk. Jog. Oh, don't you dare. So, here we are in unexplored territory. Let's explore it and make it explore territory. I didn't really think about the end of that sentence, now did I? No, I did not. Alright. So. I mean, in general, like, I say we're looking for gold, but right now we're just looking for anything. We're looking for the double jump. We're looking for the Hermes boots. We're just looking for all those things that happen in golden chests. And, you know, if we're really desperate, we can go into the ice caverns and look for flurry boots or something. So that's a good thing. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, that's an emerald. I think. It's like a free emerald. I'm gonna go get that free emerald. Doo-doo-doo. Da-da-da-da-da. Where are my ropes? I thought I had like 500-600 ropes. But the game seems to be telling me that I have no ropes. Or at least close to it. That's strange. Kind of a strange thing. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Already almost out of the guns. Or rather, out of the ammo for the guns. I do need to get more ammo. Or just start using the enchanted sword. It's essentially a gun, just a slow-firing one. But yeah, I do need a lot of things right now. You know, Taylor's got a big old list of things that he would very much enjoy. Top of the list, probably grappling hook right now. But, you know, I'm not against any kind of mobility-enhancing thing. That means I don't have to carry around all these ropes and stuff. Ow. That's a granite golem. Or a granite golem, I guess. If you want to be semantic. Yeah. If you want to be semantic, you gotta get with the proper word definitions. Okay. The things I do to get heart crystals. Come on, man. Okay, you people are being real jerks right now. You know, I'm not asking for this kind of shoddy treatment, but you're giving it to me nonetheless, and why are you giving me something I did not ask for? That's just poor manners. Get out of here, crawdad. Come on. And you too, Granite Golem. Nobody likes you. Nobody needs you around. Ah, this... every time. Okay, this is getting a little infuriating. I don't usually get angry, but this is just annoying. When something annoys you, it's worse than you actually genuinely hating something, because you get angry at something, but you don't have a reason to. Okay. So, now that we're out of there, I saw the glowing mushrooms down there, which was pretty sweet to know that they're relatively close. I mean, like, they're not immediately in the plate, like, they're not immediately at the entrance or anything, but I don't think I've ever seen any mushrooms be like that, so, you know, no loss, not a big loss. Hey, 50 Shades Kappa Pry, right? That is just... I don't even need that heart crystal. I'm not going to use it for a long time, but just the sheer amount of work I had to do for that. Expert mode. It's even worse in hard mode, too. I'm reasonably certain that every time you go into the hard mode, jungle just decides to spawn about 10 jungle bats. And I don't even mean, like, in the regular enemy spawn. These enemies still spawn at a regular pace, it's just that there are also about 10 jungle bats. I mean, having a radar is kind of funny, but kind of sad at the same time, because you can immediately in hard mode just see that enemy counter shoot up wherever you are. Okay. So there's another life crystal down there, but hell if I'm gonna get it. After that last one, I kind of feel like taking a break from heart crystals. Okay, let's hope I'm not going into a spider den. Is this a spider den? Hello? Whoa there. Doesn't look like there are any spiders, but, you know, looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceitful. What's the difference between those two things? I guess deceiving kind of implies that they're the ones doing the deceiving, while deceitful just means that you can be deceived by them. You know, like Cleopatra was deceiving, but pyrite is deceitful, because you can look at it and go like, gold, it's gold, and start a gold rush, and then it turns out it's fake gold, and then all your friends are real angry at you, and they are not your friends anymore. Okay. Is that non sequitur? I don't know, I mean, it kind of related to the situation. It's not like I just went to pyrite randomly out of nowhere. I had to do an example of what was deceitful, and pyrite is pretty deceitful if you think about it that way. I don't really think I do non sequiturs a lot. I think I just say things in a way that most people would consider odd. Ah, I see. One is a League of Legends taunt. Where do I have rope that the game says I have? Oh. I just missed like 200 rope laying in my inventory. Okay, let's not... Okay. Let's go ahead and get out the dart trap. I'm in the middle of nowhere right now, incidentally. See that boulder? And I sure as hell am not gonna touch it. Not even if I'm older than 18. Okay. We're safe? We're safe. Yeah, looks can be deceiving. People can be deceitful. But usually they aren't. I think a lot of people are a bit too scared of humans these days, of just people. But most people aren't gonna be bad towards you, really. I mean, of course, use context still. But most of the time, people aren't gonna be bad towards you. Like, a lot of people forget that most people just don't care. You know? You do something embarrassing or something weird, people don't care. Everybody just wants to get along with their stupid lives without you being in any way relevant to their interests. So, you know, I guess don't really care so much about what people... Don't really care about so much what people think, because most of the time they're not thinking anything. Alright. So. Right? Scammers everywhere. But yeah, in gaming communities, people can be pretty nice. Definitely. Anything? Marble. I think it depends on the kind of gaming community you have. Torches. I want those torches. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I think it depends on the kind of game community you have. If you have, like, a smaller game community, like, you know, like, say, a local streamers community, you know? Those guys can be kind of nice, but at the same... Or, like, a very small game, but... If you're talking like big-time esports kind of communities, then those guys can be a bit of a pain. Oh yeah, Twitch is a pretty good community. It really depends on where you go. Like, I definitely think stuff like the Bob Ross stuff, that's pretty awesome. And the Kappa, various versions of Kappas. But, you know, like, I bet there are 50 shades of that Kappa Pride. Okay. But at the same time, you know, some of the bigger chats can be quite unreadable. That's actually one of my biggest fears in terms of streaming. Not in general, but in terms of streaming, is that, you know, if I ever do get big, which I don't really care about that, but if I ever did get big, I'd be a little worried that my chat would get so big that I wouldn't be able to talk to people anymore. Because I really like talking to people. And just talking in general, if you can believe that. Gee, Taylor likes talking, who'da thunk it? I just thought that he had a big old sheet he was reading all this off. And actually he hated every word. But no. I do like talking, and it worries me a little bit that maybe you know, I'm a little worried about ever getting big. I mean, if I ever did get big, I'd be a little worried about the possibility that I just lose myself in the crowd and just become the video game guy. One of the many video game guys. Okay. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? Anyway, enough of that. That was my worries. Let's do the stupid things. Why am I just walking around this granite biome? Jeez, Taylor. Okay. I do like this sword, though. This sword is very good. It's probably one of the better swords. Ooh, amethyst. It's probably one of the better swords in early sort of pre-hard mode game. You know? It really is. Because, man, I'm getting so many gems, but I don't have enough for any of the hooks. Kind of annoying. But yeah. Like, I don't know why I'm going to the granite biome. Or what I'm expecting to find with this adventure. I guess it's happening anyway, so I might as well let it happen. That's how I do things a lot of the time. I just wander around and... Hey, guess what? Somewhere. Oh yeah, that yo-yo stuff. The Amazon yo-yo. Oh yeah, can't you get that from, like, jungle bats, I think? I don't remember what you get it from. Oh wait, no. The Amazon is the one you get from jungle spores. That's right. It's jungle spores and... sadness. No, it's just jungle spores. There's no sadness involved with the yo-yo. I don't know, I do like the yo-yos, but at the same time... I'm a little worried about them. Because I don't really know how to use them properly. I guess I could do some training. Yeah. Some yo-yo training. Next time around, when I get the chance to make a powerful yo-yo, I think I'll go for it. Bang. Get out of here. You. Hey, alright. So, what do we got leftwards? I feel like we've already... I mean, there's an ice biome to the left. That's kind of neat. Hey, Capizauruses, how are you? We are digging tunnels. As we do essentially always. I think I'm... like, I don't know the chance... I don't know the actual probability, but I'd say there's about a 90% chance that if you go into a stream... another Medusa. Yeah, I'd say there's like a 90% chance that if you go into one of my streams, I'm digging a tunnel of some sort. You see that up there? That is nasty. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm not gonna. I think that's a lady statue. And we are officially entering Iceland. Okay. Let's just be careful because these ice bats do mean business. Okay. Okay. Just make our way down there. Nice and slow. God, those slimes though, the black slimes are essentially invisible in this kind of background. Or maybe that's just me. I can't see them. I don't really have any eye problems. Like, I would never say that my vision is average. Maybe a little bit above average. But it's never been anything but good. 1 vine, 2 stingers, 3 jungle sports. Hey, there's mahogany. 21 damage. Oh, that's kind of nice. Like, if I ever get the need to go to the jungle, which I probably will. Like, I'll probably go to the jungle just for kicks. Once I get the mini shark. Or the space gun or something. But yeah, if I ever need to, I'll definitely use that. Thank you for the suggestion. Okay. Dang. Undead Vikings. I think these guys hurt quite a bit, if I remember correctly, so I'm trying to be more careful. Usually, I'm not careful. Or at least I'm not careful for a long time. But this time around, I want to play it safe. Money! Just like free 10 gold. Sweet. Anyway, so I have 22 gold ore. That's still not even close to the amount we need. Man, ooh. That's more like it. Wait, is that all? That's more like it. That is all gold over there. Sweet. I definitely made the right choice going over here. Check for boulders. There are no boulders. Dark traps I can take. Boulders can go away forever. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. God damn it, brain. Whatever. Oh yes, that is a lot of gold. Point is, I think we're gonna be okay. I can already see my future life lining up, and it's gonna be a good life. We're gonna go ahead and dig out all this gold, then we're gonna go and find all that meteorite and dig all of that out as well. Yeah, silt. And then we're gonna just go and do stuff. I'm still surprised the gun dealer hasn't arrived. I guess that house that the world made for him is not nearly as good as I thought it would be. Like, he's a bit snobby, he refuses to use it. Fine, whatever. Random ice slap. But yeah, that's gonna be our progression. It's gonna... Like, we're gonna try and kill at least King Slime today. I'm not talking about any, like, goblin invaders or stuff like that, but King Slime, come on, man. He's easy. I feel like we can take him down. I mean, we probably can't take him down right now if we really tried. But specifically, I feel like we could take him down once we get the space gun. Which, do we have enough? Yeah, we actually have like 99 ore. Okay, let's not drop down. Ooh. Well, don't mind if I do. I'm not going to use all these for a little while. Are we already at lava level? Nice. Yeah, we're not going to be using these for a little while because I want to save them to increase my maximum life up to whatever amount is necessary. That is obsidian. Tempting. Okay, y'all, let's do it. Let's dig out this obsidian if I can, and then go back home. I think that'll be good enough for now. In terms of cave adventuring, we still didn't find any mobility stuff, but we can work on that later. I mean, hey, once we fight off the goblins, we're probably gonna get some sweet ass rocket boots. So, you know, not complaining about that. Plus, we're gonna get the goblin guy. Oh god, remember, does anybody remember, well probably not, but does anybody remember when the goblin invasion was just a thing? There was no goblin tinker. Or there was, but he was like in the dungeon. And the way you got rocket boots was just by a random drop from the invasion. That was the worst. We can't dig it out. Crap. Okay. Well, let's go home. Maybe we do have enough gems for something. 2... 9... Nope. Don't look like we do. Sad but true. Alright, well, old gold stuff is pretty good. Or at least not all gold stuff, but gold pickaxe, definitely. Need that straight away. And a gold bow. Oh wait, no, we didn't. Get that gold pick, yeah. But yeah. I was also kind of hoping to make a ruby crown, but I guess we don't have any rubies for that. Fine, we'll save it. I could probably go up to the right amount of money. Not money, I mean, I could probably go up to the right amount of health if I really wanted to. Like 2. How much do I have? 6? That's, Brain, please respond. Oh, right, that's, I think... God damn it, it's 120 health, Brain. Is that so difficult? I can count better than you. Yeah, it's 120 health. Let's go look for the meteorite because I'm feeling pretty safe right now with this gold bow. But yeah, it's 120 gold, which is 120 health, so it would be up to 300 health. Now, this does mean that the Eye of Cthulhu would be spawning. Like, there'd be a bigger chance of it spawning, or the Goblin Army, which I'm not scared of the Goblin Army, but, you know, if they spawn, they're not gonna leave, which is kind of annoying. But, you know. At the same time, it's not exactly difficult to dodge. The underground eye, like the eye of Cthulhu can just be dodged by going underground or running away. No crafting weapons playthrough going back. Hey! Nice Caposaurus, that's an interesting playthrough. No crafting weapons. I figured that would help you experiment with a lot of stuff that normally you don't use. That's a cool idea. Anyway. I'm not one for Terraria challenge runs besides, well, this, obviously. And I feel like by the time I do finish this, I'll be so done with Terraria, I might not play anything for a while. I mean, people are recommending me a bunch of mods. But I feel like after I'm done with Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode, which is going to be quite a while, after I'm done with Terraria Hardcore Expert Mode, it's just like saying, after I'm done eating this entire... you know, it's like saying, after I'm done eating this entire wooden desk... Yeah, it might happen, but it will probably take you a while. But yes, after I'm done with this, I don't know, I don't think I'll play Terraria for a while afterwards, but we'll see. It's all up in the air afterwards. Right now, we're just gonna go find ourselves a meteor. Or meteorite. Oh yeah, that sounds like it'll be pretty much the worst. I mean, I don't think the loot from that is awful, but I see what you mean, though. Like, you can't craft any of the stuff from the pillars. That would be pretty bad. Okay. Please be a meteorite somewhere around here in, like, the jungle or something. I don't want to go too far. I'm lazy. Actually, I think it might be here. No idea. I'm just guessing out my ass at this point. Oh. There are no horrible monstrous pits around here, so that's good. I don't have to, like, be afraid of jumping down and then not being able to jump back out because my health has evaporated. Ah, crap, it's Flux. Attack of the Flux, you guys can probably see that. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it off. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Flux is good for your eyes, but it's not so good for having a good stream. Yeah, Moonlord and First Night would be pretty bad. You know, everything in the middle is okay, but the very start and the very end are the toughest parts. That's usually the way things work. Oh yeah? Yeah, I'm kind of like that too, 50 Shades. You know, you play a couple games at a time, and I am a variety streamer. Like, I do play all sorts of different stuff. Not just Terraria. All sorts of stuff. Which makes it a little hard to keep an audience, but whatever. It's just that, you know, most of the time, I like to finish things when I start them, so... I have Terraria as this huge thing that I started, and now I have to finish it. Because my brain tells me to. But it's gonna take a while, so it's a recurring series. Yeah, games without ends are kind of cool, but I'm always kind of annoyed by things like... I mean, I think most people who've known me for a while, just from hearing me talk, know that I already mentioned this a lot, like when Fallout 4 was coming out, that kind of thing, but I really am annoyed by those games where it's not like open... Like, it's not without end, but there's just a lot of things to do. And they never end. I don't know. Like I said, games like Skyrim or Fallout don't really appeal to me. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm not playing Fallout 4. Well, there are a lot of reasons I'm not playing Fallout 4. I can name you a few. It's way too popular and I would never get any viewers, because even the ones that would watch it just genuinely because I'm the one playing it, want to play it themselves, probably. It's not really my kind of game. It's 64-bit only, and I'm 32-bit only. Like, there are a lot of reasons I'm not playing Fallout 4, but one of them is, yes, that it's not my kind of game. Somehow I feel like this meteorite is not over here. At this point. It's been a bit too long. But then again, the meteorite can be at the edge of the world. Yeah, compared to Minecraft, Terraria is pretty long, though. From what I've seen, I've checked it out, and it seems like they increased it a bit. I don't know. Oh, Don't Starve, yeah. I actually have Don't Starve. I haven't played it in, like, a million years, so I don't know what they did with it, but... one of these days I'd like to do a Don't Starve playthrough. Because it's one of those games that actually has a built-in playthrough thing. You know, the adventure mode system, so... one of these days I'd like to do a full playthrough of that. Just because I've never seen it before. And it'll be interesting to see where it goes. But that's just something for later. For now, Terraria. And blood crawlers. Blood crawlers, don't kill me, you dicks. Maybe you should stop going this way. How's that for an idea? Probably a good idea. Oh yeah, 50 Shades, it's an okay game. Well, not an okay game, it's a good game. Possibly even a great game? Should try it out, definitely. Games like that, like, just in general, the developers have made some really good games. Mark of the Ninja is a really good game. It's a very, very good stealth game. Probably the purest stealth game I've seen in ages. Don't, yes, I get jumped over it. Like, yeah, Mark of the Ninja is fantastic, and I really regret playing it through not on stream. Well, I played it through before I ever had a stream, just because it was so damn good. I wish I could play it through and record it for the first time, but oh well. Invisible Ink, from what I've seen, is pretty good too. Anyway, so great. The meteor is here, and it is in the least convenient place for it. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, let's go ahead and start. We got 2 bits. 2 bits. Well, 2 bits is a good start for the feature. Meteor hype. A Reaver something? A Reaver Sark. A Reaver Sark? Not sure what that is. Reaver Sark. No, you lost me on that one, man. Reaver Sark. Reaver. You mean a mini shark, maybe? No. I mean, Sark could be shark, but no. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to be a bit more specific for me to understand you. Maybe I'm just... Yeah, right? I don't know what a reaver shark is. What a damn noob. Sark. A reaver shark. Oh, a reaver shark. Reaver shark. No, you lost me. Maybe I know. Maybe my brain just broke. Is it that thing you get from fishing? The pickaxe? No, the pickaxe has some different name for it. Or is that the reaver shark? No. They're like picksaw. The pickaxe shark thing. But anyway, whatever. In terms of like digging things out, I am fine as is. But this is going to take a long time and going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Let's not lie to ourselves here and say that this is going to be a pleasant experience. These guys hate us, and they're not going to go away for a long time. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it is the one you fished out. You fish out, 100% pick power. Yeah, that sounds pretty sweet, and I know of it. But at the same time, it's going to be a lot of fishing grinding, and if there's one thing I don't like doing, it's fish grinding. Both at the club and on stream, because I don't think anybody wants to watch somebody just fish for 3 hours. I might do it later, or, you know, if I catch it accidentally, I'm definitely going to use it, because it's the best one, like you said. But fish grinding for me is not really something I do on stream, usually, because it just takes so long. I get bored. And I'm not even talking about the viewers. I mean, it is pretty impressive. All those people, like, you know, who... Specifically, I mean, like, people who specifically want to beat the game. Like, I don't want to beat the game. I do, but I'm going slow. I'm like, taking the long way. Anyway, yeah, the reaver shark. You see, I knew what it was. Meteorite pick? I'm pretty sure there isn't a meteorite pick, is there? I know that there's a fire. Like, I'm pretty sure... No, there's no meteorite pick. But I do have the golden pick, which I think does mine obsidian. Which is pretty sweet. And yes, I do think I should do that. Like, for standing on the meteorite blocks. I do agree with your suggestion there. Why am I not doing it? I don't know. Oh, Lord. Yeah, no, there's not a meteorite pick, I'm pretty sure, but I do agree with the idea of getting obsidian. Of getting an obsidian skull. That's a good idea. Don't worry about it, man. I forget if there's a meteorite pick sometimes, too. Like, you know, I forget if there's a friggin' reaver shark in the game. Not everybody needs to remember everything at the same time. Though I do still say that I would have known what it was if you just let my brain think what a reaver shark was, because I had my suspicions that it was the pickaxe thing. I just wasn't sure. Anyway, it's a good idea, but I kind of feel like I'm already here, so I might as well deal with the meteorite. It's a pain in the ass trekking here. It's like it's literally on the other end of the world. So, you know, might as well dig this out. Not much point not doing it. I do like how it's all neatly in one piece. Usually it's spread out a lot more. But this time, no. This time, most of the bits in the ground are very small. We're definitely going to be able to just get the meteorite heads despawning just by naturally digging out the biggest chunks. Don't need to use explosives. And, you know, definitely don't need to hug the meteorite like I do sometimes. Just standing next to it, setting myself on fire. That's smart. I'm a smart dude. Shit. Yeah, like that. Okay, Terra, come on. I'm not that asleep. It's only like 5 o'clock. Almost 6. I can do better than this. I think my brain just disagrees with me. I'm definitely not gonna die at this meteorite dig site. That would be the worst. But how much meteorite do I have at this point? Oh, nearly 200, so I probably already can make anything that I want. But at the same time, it's fine. Like, I'd rather have a spare amount of meteorite, because eventually I am going to want to get the DCU. Drill Containment Unit. Just for laughs, because I've never had it before. And, you know, that's going to require like 50 meteorite anyway, so might as well get a head start now. Implying I'm ever going to get there. Implying I can green text. Okay. Okay. Get out of here. Pests. These things are pests. That's all they are. I need a can of Raid. Which I think, actually, we have Raid. Like in Russia, so... that joke makes sense. I mean, it's an international brand, so of course we have it, but... we don't have it in the house. There's not much bug spray to go around during the winter. Or at all. Yeah, the DCU is pretty OP. I like it. I mean, a lot of people complain about the fact that, oh, True-Mite Claws go faster if you buff them up, but I don't want to buff them up every time. Sometimes I just want something that goes fast no matter what. Okay, come on, buddy. I think you guys have had one too many falls to this planet. You need to get away. Okay. Nearly done. Nearly done. Nearly done. If I keep saying nearly done, maybe it'll work. And I actually will be nearly done. I don't know. That's a possibility I'm willing to consider. But at the same time, I'm not 100% on it. Got a lot of meteorite bits. A lot of them. Definitely will be able to make the space gun and the full meteorite set. But, like, at this point, I'm just trying to dig out enough to have it be enough to despawn these guys so they don't spawn every time I walk over here. Because that's kind of annoying, you know? I think we'll be fine, though. I mean, really the only big place left is that deposit over on the right. And I'll be able to take care of that, no problem. Okay. Hey, no. Oh, look, another one. I'll hang it with the others. I wish they stacked, I really did. I wish it actually multiplied the damage by the proximity, by, like, the amount of bits you have. And then I wish you had boss banner so you could take out the Cthulhu in one hit if you killed it enough. It would simulate, like, actual grinding. For levels in MMORPGs. Come on, man. Almost done. There cannot be more than a couple blocks left. We're nearly at 300, for God's sake. I don't know, meteorite only yields like 3 or 350. Get away from me. You fools! Do you not know who you are dealing with? Evidently you don't, because... well, you're fools. I mean, that's assumed. But, yeah. Mm-hmm. Do-do-do-do. Digga, digga, digga. Digga tunnel. There we go. That's about as good as it's gonna get. So please stop appearing. What is wrong with you? Do you not recognize when somebody is just trying to stop you from existing? Come on. So close. So close. Any second now. It'll happen. And then I will be able to stop this madness. Alright, well, we're gonna have to resort to digging chunks. Is it done? Nope, not yet. So close, though. That's copper. It's meteorite. I can feel it any second now. This is gonna switch to the stupid crimson music. And we'll be able to be on our way. Which is fantastic. I mean, I myself don't mind. I could dig this for as long as I want. But I feel like people might get annoyed at me rambling incoherently, trying to dig out a meteorite. Because while I can talk a lot, I can't talk a lot with purpose, you know? I can talk all I want. I can talk all night long, as long as I have enough water to keep my throat from drying out. But at the same time, most of it is not going to be with a sense of purpose or direction. It's going to devolve into non sequiturs. Which, I mean, is fine. A lot of people like non sequiturs things, you know, stuff like Raucow. That guy is a non sequitur machine. I could not even hope to catch up to his ramblings, but at the same time, I'm not that kind of guy. If I talk, I like it to actually mean something. Or at least to pretend like it means something. Ah. Here we go. That's probably the one chunk that's missing from the sort of situation I have. Alright. Get on over here. Big chunk of land and terrain called a meteorite. Yeah, meteorites are interesting stuff. Hey, spawning. You guys are spawning. Does that mean that we're finally done? Please tell yes. Please say yes. Well, I'm not seeing any more meteorite heads spawn, so I think we did it. I think we've depopulated the meteorite successfully. Out, out, out. Get out. Yeah, okay. Now all that's left is horror. Meteorite gone. How much did we get for that? 366. Not bad. Not bad. Could be better, could be worse. Hey, when did we get the umbrella? I didn't even notice that I have the umbrella. What, apparently I do? How strange. How bizarre. How very how very unuseful. I don't know. I think my upper brain functions, and lower, have shut down while I was mining that meteor to preserve my sanity. Okay. We're fine. I think they're coming back, though. Get out of here. I didn't remember what I was talking about that whole time. Was I just narrating myself, digging out the meteor? And now we'll dig out this chunk over here. Ah, whatever. I'm sure it wasn't anything important. Okay, to the ocean. Let's go ahead and get the angler, because we can, and then leave, because that guy's a jerk. And we don't want him in our universe. Well, he's gonna show up whether we like it or not, but I don't want him. Is he around here? I don't see him. Ah, there he is. God damn it, now I'm gonna go have to save him. Because I'm such a nice guy. Alright, well. Where's the... platforms. You always platform over the ocean. It's the most convenient way of doing things. And I think it is kind of nice that, you know, to have platforming over the ocean for Duke Fish Run and stuff like that. Which is so far away. But it's good to have, it's good to prepare for the future. You know, if you don't prepare for the future, then you're gonna get stuck behind people who did prepare. People always say take your life one step at a time, but then you're just gonna lose out to the people who are taking it 3 steps at a time. Reaver Shark, I wish I don't even have a fishing rod. Or anything to catch. Nah, man. Let's take this flipper, this recon potion, and these very useful torches in silver. and be on my way. I'll do it later. Probably, kind of panicked for a second there. Let's not do that. And Johnny's dead. Thank God. That guy is a prick. Anyway, yeah, I'll do a Reaver Strike later, man. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's on my list somewhere. Just not right now. Okay, because I am kind of excited to get home and have all this shit done. Space gun. Yes. Meteor helmet. Yes. Meteor stuff. Oh yeah, free space gun. Can you say overpowered? I mean, yes, you can. But can you spell overpowered? There's the question. Oh, I'll spell it for you. O-V-E-R-P-O-W-E-R-E-D. Or, you know, as an alternative spelling in the British version, overpowered is also spelled as S-P-A-C-E-G-U-N. Alright. Now, I'm not gonna rush into some crazy things like fighting the Cthulhu immediately, just because I have this thing, because while it is overpowered, it's a little bit, like, it's not that powerful yet. We can do a little bit better. Still kind of confused as to why the gun dealer isn't coming, but I guess we just don't have a house for him yet. Well, maybe we should make one, Taylor, don't you think? Yes. Well. Oh. I mean, you want me to do it? Alright. So, there we go. Nice little house, sort of domicile, which is quite good. So, you know. Okay. You know, I just realized that this is gonna look a little questionable. But, nobody say anything. Come on. I mean, I swear to God that this is not on purpose, but, yep. I made a penis house. Fine, whatever. That happens, man. Sometimes you just get stuff like that. Well, I'm just gonna move on with my life. You know? I'm sure somebody will notice it. Yeah. Oops. Well, it's fine. I mean, we're all mature adults here, right? Nobody's gonna say anything. Okay, so let's get a nice little quick house going. Wooden chair. Alright. Got that. Do we have any spare tables? Like tables we don't need? I really hope we do. Oh yeah, it does look like a bit of a snowman. It's true, and it is the holiday season soon. So yeah, there we go. We got torch eyes. Nice. We've saved it from its phallic doom. And once the painter arrives, I can paint it white. Well, maybe I won't paint it white. That's a little tacky, but I could. And that would be kind of sweet. We'll see. But for now, you know. What the hell am I doing? I'm gonna take that off the house. Yeah, table mouth. If we even have any wood left. Okay, well, we'll chop down this tree. Yeah, I know, Capsaurus. It's fine, I'll take it off in a second. I'm not actually gonna do that. It'll be a snowman. I'm not that immature. Sadly. There we go. table away. Is this symmetrical? I really don't know. But it's gonna have a bunch of platforms coming out, so that if I want, I can fall off the house and kill myself. Yeah, that's about right. Nah, I'm not that wrong, mate. Don't worry about it. Okay, housing is suitable. Perfect. We got ourselves a nice little house here. Do we really need anything else for now? No, I think we're good. I think... Oh yeah, space gun. That is some sweetness. I really wish I had 1 ruby so I could, like, use that 1 ruby. Actually, if we had a good enough arena right now, I could probably actually take out the Brain of Cthulhu immediately. You know, just deal with it. And have that be done. Yeah. That's a good idea. Just deal with it and have it be done. Let's actually just deal with it and have it be done. How about that? Let's just put some platforms here, I guess? Like, I don't have many mobility accessories, but... You know. I have plenty of... I have the space gun, and I have the iron skin potions, and... Oh, look at the hotness. Yeah, that would be kind of sweet. I don't know. We'll see. Like, I kind of feel like I could take the Eye of Cthulhu with... If I took all of those, like... If I took all of those heart pieces, and also... You know... Had the infinite space gun, and... Stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm not really sure. Also, I feel like I might be building it a bit too high, because I can't get back up to it if I fall down. Ah, whatever. Zombies. I want to kill 50 of those? Jeez. And I already have the space gun, that is going fast. Okay. Seriously. I don't think I can kill the Eye of Cthulhu right now, though, because it is bright out by now. I kind of missed my time period. Okay, I think an arena this big will be fine, because any bigger and I'm gonna hit my house, and I don't want that. If there's one thing you don't want, it's your arena intersecting your house domicile. Because, you know, it's a nice little house, and you don't want that. You don't want that being surrounded by hideous bosses, do you? No, surely not. Anyway. What did I want to do, as a thing? Right, I wanted to fight King Slime, but I don't have any rubies, so that's kind of annoying. Well, whatever. Ah, crap. Actually, it's been about 3 hours by now, so I think I'm just gonna call it here. Yeah, I mean, we did good. We did well. We got the meteorite stuff, and just in general, we're moving on up in the world. Yeah, your arena is all... Like, I don't mean directly attached to the house. I mean, like, because that way the bosses can kill a lot of NPCs indirectly. I mean, like, next to the house. But not directly attached. That's how I usually do it. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it here. We've done a lot of good stuff today. A lot of progress has been made. We got the infinite space gun. We got, essentially, like, we got nearly full health. We're doing good. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream or what you saw of it, and I will see you next time, which will be tomorrow, probably for some more Terraria. See you, dude.